Can't stand them.
Toya Jackson, uncensored.
These kids are being scarred for the rest of their life.
Scared.
And I've been threatened by it by Michael's people.
Challenged.
Are you trying to say that I'm not telling you the truth?
I get that cheek.
See the stars without makeup. We blow their cover. Twisted Latoya's Psycho Marriage Secrets.
Are you getting that first?
And we're giving away hundreds of tickets to the hottest movies.
Are you getting it?
Get it in this week's New Weekly.
Are you getting it weekly?
See your Tri-State Jeep and Eagle dealer.
Tonight, Michael talks. Then it's Latoya's turn. Tonight at 11.
He's like famous, he dances good, and when he was a little boy, he was singing so cool.
Tonight, the silence is broken. When we return, Michael Jackson.
He's kept private for many years. But was that the real Michael Jackson or just what he'd like the public to see? Well, we traveled all the way to Spain to hear what the most outspoken member of the Jackson family thinks. Now it's Latoya's turn. Latoya, the exotica.
Psychic discoveries.
Latoya, the psychic.
I perform an exclusive private dance just for you.
Latoya? Oh, boy. But whatever you think of Latoya Jackson, you have to admit she is never a dull moment. Whether it's her stage show, her new psychic hotline infomercial, her pay-per-view adult club review, or her tell-all autobiography, Latoya always seems to find herself in the middle of controversy. So it was no wonder that when we talked to her recently in Spain, Michael Jackson's older sister would have a lot to say about why her brother agreed to give his first interview tonight in so many years.
There's an audience that he's lost, and I think he's trying to recapture that and regain that, and that's why he's a bit more visible these days.
What do you think the audience will be left with?
I think they will know a little bit more about him than they did before the program started. I really do. However, they will know what he wants them to know.
Latoya Jackson was in Spain to perform on Spanish TV and to work on her new album. She says she is well-liked here in Spain, unlike the way her family has made her feel for so many years.
A child must get a certain amount of education, and also if he's in show business, he must be able to do the shows too.
With an iron hand, Joe Jackson guided the Jackson family to the top of the charts. But along the way, Latoya says he sexually and physically abused his children, and she accuses her mother of trying to manipulate their lives. She says it was that need to control that kept Michael from ever falling in love.
I don't think he's ever been in love. I mean, we've spoken about this on the phone, and there has been some interference. Michael has liked one particular young lady that I know of, and my mother, of course, didn't want him to like her, so he dropped it.
The family denies all of Latoya's accusations, as seen in this interview provided by BET Television.
I feel that she's being hypnotized, told a lot of stuff, and say, when you wake up, this is what happens. And because what she's saying is not true. So I just don't believe it's her. I don't think she'd go out there and tell all these lies.
I never abused any child at all, you know, so, but I did punish them. That's the only way I could get the attention to be professional entertainers.
But despite what appears to be a united front against Latoya, she insists Michael feels the same way about their father as she does, no matter what he says publicly. She says Michael gets physically sick before a performance if he knows his father is in the audience.
And I said, why? And he says, because I don't like him, I hate him, and I'll get sick to my stomach and I won't be able to perform. And you know what? He does.
And she believes it is his desperate attempt to distance himself from his father that accounts for why he so dramatically changed his appearance.
He doesn't want to look anything like my father. There's a lot they don't know, and that could be one of the reasons why he's doing this.
Latoya knows people often compare the two of them, but she says even she was shocked by what she saw at the Super Bowl.
When I saw him, of course, you know, he's your brother and I love him dearly. And it was, gosh, he looks so different. What is the thing?
Michael Jackson told Oprah Winfrey tonight that his light skin is due to a skin condition he suffers from. But if that is the case, then it's apparently news to his own sister LaToya and his brother Jermaine, who wrote a song critical of how light Michael has become. Bill?
In any case, as you say, LaToya, oh boy, thanks,
Oh, boy.
David, very much.
Okay, thank you, David.
A theater near you.
Hello, I'm LaToya Jackson, host of Psychic Discoveries. Many famous celebrities I know have their own personal psychics, such as Daniel Brinkley and Rosella Call. They rely on their psychics whenever they have difficult decisions to make, decisions that affect their careers, finances, and romance. It works for me, and it can certainly work for you.
Write this number down and call now. The Psychic Discovery Network is available for you 24 hours a day. 18 years or older, $3.99 per minute.